going on, everybody? It's your boy Benjamin. Welcome you to another amazing episode of Recap. And of course, this one, we're at the tail end of spooky season, but the important thing is we're in the early stages of turkey season, or tofurkey for anybody who is a vegan. Got to represent fully because, Hat Club does not discriminate. But anyway, as always, we remind you, click the link down below, subscribe to us because you want to stay up to date on everything hat related with Hat Club and the Recap Cinematic Universe. And give us a like if you like what you see. I, of course, never do this show alone, so got to bring in my wingman, Tafuri Taylor, fresh back from Japón.
Yep, Nippon. So good to be back. Great to be back stateside. Great to hang out with you guys again from the comfort of the United States. Good old home state of Georgia, Atlanta to be specific. But I'm excited to be back. How you been, Ben?
I've been good. I was in Arizona for a few days, so also got back home myself. Just some time for us to film this bad boy.
There was a guy that joined us last episode. Guess what? He's back again this week. AB, Oscar, whatever you want to call him Goat.
Hey, call him Goat. No, stop, man. Hey, happy to be here. Another week. I mean, it's almost November. World Series starts. I'm just happy to be here, man.
Actually, with the World Series starting very soon, I think it's a quick reminder that apparently I cursed the Detroit Tigers, and then I cursed the Seattle Mariners, and for all you gamblers out there going forward, pay me. Pick who you like, basically the opposite of whatever the outcome you want for this World Series. And we all win together.
I like your spirit on that, Ben. I like how you turn that. You turn a negative into a positive. Shouts out to the Blue Jays and the Dodgers for now being in the Fall Classic. The World Series, as we said, is coming on tomorrow. And speaking of the Fall Classic, don't fall back, because I think, Ben, it's time for
Side Sleeper.
Yes, sir. Let's get into it. We have a nifty website. It's called hatclub.com. If you have a smartphone, we also have an app. You might have seen the My Name Is pack. Big shouts out to Freddie and the team for putting that together. Really interesting concept. We also have the new arrivals tab down here where you can do view all. Rewards you can go to check your rewards for your Hat Club account. If you haven't signed up, it's as easy as your first name, last name, email address, hat size, and where we ship your product to. And just like that, you have a way to start earning points on all of your purchases. We talked about the World Series, so got to show off some of the new stuff that we got going on, specifically for my adjustables folks, because we know we love to show you guys some love. This is the second consecutive year that the Dodgers are going to the World Series. We'll see what the result will be at the end of the Fall Classic. But until then, we have this really, really nice 970 World Series 2025 American National front logo, LA Dodgers in the center of that circle. Very often, we don't really see a Batterman with a adjustable. As we talked about on the main page, we do have the My Name Is patch hat. So shouts out to Freddie and the design team for putting this together. You've seen people do different things with marker. Ooh. People have gone crazy with Sharpie. I've heard people talk about wanting to do embroidery to really make theirs unique. It's definitely something I hope we see a lot more of from a perspective of customizing in the future. So
we do have a contest going on through the end of the day on Wednesday, November 12th, where we want you to personalize, customize, and stylize your My Name Is fitted hats. Because we got PS5s to be dishing out. So all we need you guys to do is, customize the hat to your best ability, be as creative as possible, post it on Instagram, be sure to tag Hat Club so we can actually see it. And then we will go through and pick out the best ones, and then we will leave it to you guys to vote for the top 3. And those 3 winners will get a PlayStation 5, or the winners will be announced on November 15th.
For my adjustable folks out there, because again, we can't close out a Side Sleeper episode without talking about adjustables. We have the Sugar Skulls here. So 940 A-frames here, and a new detail that we actually just confirmed. These do glow in the dark. It seems fitting that, again, we're closing out spooky season with some things that are eerie, but also pretty cool. A lot of different styles and different teams. Each of these are ornate and different, so I highly recommend you check it out and pick up a team that you like, or even your home team if it's represented.
Off to our very own Oscar designs. We have the Dia de los Muertos, myself, in collaboration with Monsterbrimss, dropping Thursday, October 30th, 11 in the morning Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Let's start off with my very own designs. We have the Edmonton Oilers, the Petroleros. as I previewed last week. Good crown, front logo, exactly the same usage, but this one is to represent El Curante, which is the Charon, who takes you to Hades, the dark place, So that's where I grabbed it from, that mythology. We have metallic blue gray, metallic green in that front logo, as well as navy and glow white. You guys are going to see that all of these, well, five of the six crowns glow in the dark.
Nice.
So that's where the glowy white place, because Day of the Dead is very, very much so symbolizes darkness, but also light within celebrating the ones that passed away. And then Navy Crown, I see UV, right? And then we got the Petroleros side patch, just that's the other style that we previewed last time. But this time, the same thing goes with metallic green, navy, metallic blue gray, and glow white. And then these are all black sweatband made in China. We got the Rochester Red Wings, or in this case, the Reaper logo that they used before. And this one is La Santa Muerte, the Lady Death. And here, all scarlet red crown, gray UV. And then here, I just used myself on this one. I used metallic pewter, metallic red, and glowy white. So that white in his hands and in his face do glow in the dark. And then this one has the new minor league baddie right here, and just metallic pewter and metallic red. So that is the second one right here, and the only minor league crown right here. We have the Day of the Dead Detroit Tigers. You almost had it, Detroit, but this one again, just to represent, just to represent the skull. Really, it's skull, white, black, red squatchy represents the blood. But then Monster went ahead and put glowy white in the front logo, metallic blue gray on the outline, black top visor, gray UV, and then this side patch right here, he went ahead and put pewter, glowy white, a little bit of seashell in the middle, as you guys can see, and then that metallic red to represent the blood. And then the back, luckily, it didn't, because sometimes metallic red tends to bleed on an off-white crown, but not this one. We have metallic red, metallic pewter, and glowy white with black sweatband on this one as well, made in China. But then Monster's next one that I think has even gotten more attention is the Charro Cincinnati Reds to represent that skeleton wearing a mariachi outfit. So as you could see, we have the Cincinnati old style English logo, but Monster went ahead to represent that mariachi outfit. He went with white contrast stitch right here. And this the Cincinnati logo does glow as well, like I mentioned. Red squatchy, for the tie slash, things that they wear in their mariachi suit. And then right here with the big red machine side patch, you can see, that the running man is wearing his mariachi outfit right there. So kudos to Monster, really played well with the side patch. You got metallic red, metallic green, and glowy white as well. And then this is what the Batterman looks like on this one, glowy white with metallic black pearl on this one. Gray UV, made in China, black sweatband right there. This one that I'm wearing on my dome is the last one that I was able to create. From the six, we got hometown here, the Skull Chief with a rust orange crown, graphite visor. But this one is called La Calavera, really to represent the skulls put in ofrendas or offerings when your loved ones and friends pass away. So we got, turquoise and then metallic blue gray with a little bit of rust and Sedona red in the feathers right there for the Skull Chief. And then the white glows like crazy. It's glowy white as well. The only difference here, I did go ahead and put a green squatchy, right, to just give it more color based on the skulls, right, that you see in the offerings. And then right here, we got what I was going to go ahead and let you guys know at the end. This one is our online pin exclusive that will be for sale that day of the 30th here, and it is $15, right? but we go ahead and have, similar to just represent every part of Day of the Dead. It goes very well on the Skull Chief, don't get me wrong, but it goes on any of these styles really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
But in the Hat Club 1992, you do have the turquoise right there, Sedona red, as well as glowy white and metallic blue gray. So, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, shout out to our brother that helped out, Mark Swavey.
Hell yeah.
As you guys can see, if you guys go to his page, he's been dropping some hints at some
Mm-hmm.
of his crowns, I would say. So yeah, shout out to him because he definitely put a lot of work in this paint. Again, this one will be the only one for sale on online. And yeah, as you can see, he put a lot of skeletons around the paint, a lot of flowers, and then the lanterns at the bottom, to represent the lanterns slash candles that they put in the ofrendas. And this one doesn't have a batterman. And then this one has a green UV. That is my last one for myself. And the very last style we have to show is Monsters. This one is called the Pan de Muerto, or Day of the Dead bread, that you put also in the ofrendas, the offerings. So very sneaky. He used two color blues, royal, as well as this. I believe it's songbird blue,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So again, really it blends really really well with that seashell. Pete, I do have to go ahead and give credit. Monster gave me the right. Shout out to his wife because she went ahead and gave him this idea and he executed it perfectly. She had
Mm-hmm.
this thought in mind of representing something really really special off of the ofrenda. So shout out to Kay. And right here we have a beautiful usage of
Ooh.
the 1996 side patch right here for the Philadelphia Phillies, and this is to
Mm-hmm.
represent really the splashes of the plate that people put the bread at. And then right here we got a Mexican style baddie with glowy white, and then green and red. And this is why I said, not all of them glow, but on this one, that little nine is the one that glows. Gray UV, black sweatband. This one is Mark Swavey's paint that will be dropping at Melrose for sale as well. And yeah, if you're in Melrose, just stay tuned for some dates for
Yep.
when these will be dropping at Melrose too. So check out our Home of Hack Club page. Yeah, that is Dia de los Muertos dropping Thursday, October 30th at 11 in the morning Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. And then we move on to our first variety pack, and we have this dropping October 31st, Halloween, very early,
Arr!
7:30 in the morning Pacific time, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. So like Tef always let you guys know, put on those alarms, put that countdown ready, and we'll start off with the Chicago White Sox with that silver nylon visor. I like the usage of this flat Sox logo, as you guys can see right here,
Mm-hmm.
silver and black with white in the inside. And then this is, to me, the first time we've ever seen this side
Yeah.
patch. We have white, metallic silver, and black in the baddie. And then this one has a green UV, black sweatbands with the Hack Up tag, and these are made in China. This second one right here is the Calgary Flames. We got off-white traditional colors with that red and yellow in that front logo. Yellow squatchy right here. A little bit, I feel like this is just straight on yellow. And then
Mm-hmm.
the Stanley Cup. This one is a 1989 champion side patch. So we got metallic blue gray, black, little bit of orange inside that Stanley Cup with white. And then again, traditional colors with yellow and scarlet red in the back. Also, black sweatband made in China. So, and then this one, I really like the usage. I believe right here, the San Francisco Giants, with this contrast stitching in the panels.
Yeah.
Kudos to the design team. More and more, they're getting just good color blocking all around because they have
Mm-hmm.
the brown eyelets right here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I want to say this is either toasted peanut or khaki, but
Oh,
traditional.
is it like the peanut butter khaki?
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally, like look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And then orange front logo,
Yep.
traditional, and then blue red World Series Fall Classic. I haven't seen this one in a while. I've seen this one done before, but it's been a while since we used this 2012 World Series side patch. And then we got the traditional baddie in the back with a white New Era flag right here. But this one is a Hat Club original pink bottom
Ooh.
with black sweatband and the Hat Club tab, also made in China. This is probably my favorite. Gives me a little bit of that Monstera vibes. We got this Atlanta Braves pink crown with a gray UV, and you have this again flat front logo with the white and metallic green, and then this nice 1999 World Series. Almost very traditional, but it has that metallic green in the front with the red in the back of that World Series and script. And then you got red, metallic green, and white with this one is a white sweatband. A variety pack dropping Halloween, 7:30 in the morning Pacific time, 10:30 in the morning Eastern time. And then moving into more variety in your life, we got our next variety pack dropping the same day, November 3rd, 7 in the morning Pacific time, 10 in the morning Eastern time. So we're starting off with the Woo socks right here. With, to me, I don't know why I didn't use it in wildlife. It just makes sense, But again, haven't seen this logo done in a while. So kudos to John with scarlet red, navy, and a white right here in this front logo. No side patch, plain Jane, but traditional baddie for the minor league with white, red, and blue. And then this one is gray UV, black sweatband, and it is made in China.
For all you fans of the base guy, Little B, so on his social media channels, this is the hat that he's always wearing, which was an old Hat Club hat from back in the day before I even joined the company.
Oh.
So we're talking about like 12, 13 years it's been since we dropped this hat.
Sheesh.
San Francisco Giants, obviously purple and teal, two-tone combination there with the teal eyelets. The only thing that's changed is like the addition of the 2007 All-Star Game side patch. Now, somebody on Twitter was just like, well, this hat be great if it didn't have the side patch on it. There's a reason for the side patch. For any of you guys who know Little B history, like I do, the first mixtape that Lil B dropped was back in 2007. So everything comes full circle.
That's badass. And when Ben previewed it a couple weeks ago, was it last week, Ben? Man, that tweet has been going crazy. Everyone needs it. It just feels that nostalgia. It's bringing back the the KD curse. Because every time you see that profile picture, you just know. He was talking some crap to KD on Twitter. So man,
I also got to say with this, in regard to Little B, for if you guys don't know the lore about this, shout out to Anthony Edwards, White Boy of the Year for 2025. That is Timothy Chalamet, who was blessed by Base God. He was knighted by Base God back in New York a number of years ago, and since that day, that's when Chalamet's career like really took off. So the Base God just blessing everybody.
I need to meet this guy. And then moving on to the third one, two more plain Janes. We got Orlando Magic. This one's nice. Plain Jane on this one, like I mentioned, but then we got white, black, and a metallic blue in that front logo, as you guys can see. Very, very, prominent in the front, and then with the blue squatchy gray UV, and then we got no baddie as well. So this could be your everyday wear to those Orlando Magic games. And then moving into a little other version of that San Francisco Giants earlier that we watched before, but this is just prominently just toasted peanut / khaki colorway, but with the black contrast stitching in the crown right here in the middle parts of the crown as well as the back. But this one has no side patch. It's just white front logo, but it does have a Hat Club classic under visor, and this is what the baddie looks like. Again, very traditional, but we do have a white New Era flag for this one as well. So I really like this. I like the accents, and I like the little kick of Hat Club under visor on this one for sure. So there you have it. That is the latest and last variety pack in this episode of Recap right here. And again, dropping November 3rd. 7 in the morning Pacific time, 10 in the morning Eastern time. Moving on to November 3rd, our next color story, we got the two-tone yellow, gold, and black dropping again November 3rd, 8 in the morning Pacific time, and then 11 in the morning Eastern time. So again, set your alarm clocks because these are very, very nice. We're starting off with the Chicago Blackhawks. This right here, yeah, it's very heavy with the copper accents on a lot of these crowns. But as you can see, this one has a little bit of metallic green and a little bit of metallic red right there. The feathers highlighted with black, yellow, and copper, as well as metallic green. And then we got the Winter Classic side patch right here. Yeah, nice white, black, metallic red, and a little bit of brown in that brick bottom side as part of the side patch. And then we move on to the traditional NHL logo with black, silver, and metallic copper. All of these will be carrying a green UV, black sweatband, and made in Haiti.
Hey,
the shape is pretty nice. Let me see how I imagine this. Like, no. True to size for sure.
Okay.
So, yeah, I really like this Chicago Blackhawks to start off with.
love it.
Yeah, this will be the only NHL style in the pack. So we move on to, the San Francisco Giants. Yes, sir. And again, this is just the SF traditional logo. It's not as raised, but it is, a little bit slightly raised on the front logo. Black top visor, black squatchy with the 2007 All-Star Game side patch, with that ball. I want to say, yeah, it's just white, but accents of metallic copper, metallic silver in the clouds, and then sky blue with white. And this is like, I want to say like beetroot purple. It's not really purple, but it's it's brighter than your traditional purple. And then the baddies on the MLB are just black and copper. And then, or sometimes it just pops, like this New York Yankee right here.
That is that's the 1970s through 1993.
There we go. Ben got it. And then
my favorite Yankee logo.
Yeah, I mean, I like using this one because it's just like, I don't see anything bad in the current one or the one that has double outline. But
yeah,
this one.
That one's just got some amazing curves and angles too, and just has a lot lot more personality. That's the way I view it. And the 80s especially is when the Yankees were god awful.
We celebrate, And then this one has a 1949 World Series, the Rolly patch as the community we call it, and we have metallic red with white and copper and black. So really well done by the design team. And then we go ahead and have metallic copper and black with black sweatband and green UV. It has the tag. So let's go. And then this one, personally, I should have put this last, but this one's my favorite. We got the Arizona.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, like Ben always says, we are here in Arizona, so we can never forget this one. This is copper snakehead with yellow fangs and a metallic green tongue. Really well done. And then you got that, I want to say, again, it might be, that it's made in Haiti, but it's either metallic red or, like I said, that beetroot purple, but it's played really well. And then we have I want to say, yeah, this is the other Cactus 2011 All-Star Game version for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I like the way they put that hat on that side patch. Whoever made this side patch, that artist, kudos to you, because I really like this other than the 2011 All-Star Game side patch that the D-backs carry. But that metallic green cactus pops off really well. Yeah. Again, one more time, metallic copper and black. And then these are tonal New Era yellow flags. So, and we move into the last two. We got the LA Dodgers, right, with black raised logo right here and the 1959 All-Star Game side patch. Again, this to me very traditional for the Pirates, but this goes very well with the play of the Colorstory black, metallic copper, and metallic red. And then same baddie right here. So this is the second to last one. And if we're talking about the Pirate side patch, why not bring in the Pirates right here? So, and I'm just going to confirm this one, because I was like, hold on now. This one is made in Bangladesh. This style right here,
Ooh.
as you could tell, a little
Mm-hmm. A little bit more boxy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So P logo in the front with the 76 World Series. This one again has copper accents, but it has also yellow in between the side patch. And then you got the inside, you got the black right there. And
Mm-hmm.
then again, one more time, black and metallic copper in the baddie. But I mean, this one you could wear to any Pirates game,
Yeah.
or skiing leaves, guys. So I'm just gonna. So there we have it. That is the Colorstory dropping November 3rd at 8:30 in the morning PST, 11:30 in the morning EST. So
I'd love to see one of these hats next to the Tokyo Fives. I know the Tokyo Fives have a really interesting yellow, so I would want to see how close it is to it. If it is like the Pirates colors, I feel like that's fairly close, maybe a little bit darker because like it's but no, I think this is definitely a good pack if you got the Lightnings, the Thunders, Tokyo Fives,
it goes well.
the Wu-Tang Dunks. Perfect hat to go with that shoe right there.
All right, and our final collection of the week for recap, we are throwing it back to the 90s, baby. And all bass tones slapping the bass and because we are bringing back the Seinfeld collection, but we got some updated styles for this. These are going to be dropping Tuesday, November 4th at 8 a.m. West Coast time, 11 a.m. East Coast time. And we're going to start things off with the New York Yankees that we got here. So this is going to be a forest green crown, button, and upper visor, white interior logo, a little bit of that electric blue on the border there, lime green and electric blue for the Seinfeld side patch. Every side patch actually pertains to a different season color scheme for the logo. In the case of this one, it's going to have that electric blue New Era flag on the opposite side, red, white, and blue flat stitch baddie on the back, good gray under visor, white sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, and this is going to be made in China. Moving on, we got full representation because obviously most of the characters on Seinfeld are Mets fans, but this one's going to be brown crown and upper visor, orange button, orange Mets logo, dark teal, little bit of lavender, and a little bit of light pink tonal New Era flag on the opposite side for this one. Red, white, and blue flat stitch baddie on the back, good gray under visor, white sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, and made in China once again. Interesting thing to add on to this one is we got a double dose of Elaine's favorite Baltimore Orioles, and we got that late 80s full body bird on this one. Light navy for the crown and upper visor, team colorway for the Orioles logo, black button up top. And Seinfeld patch on this one is going to be a combination of a lighter shade of teal as well as yellow and red, of course, for the triangle on the top. Black stitch New Era logo on the opposite side, red, white, and blue flat stitch baddie on the back, good gray under visor, white sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, and made in China once again. And last but not least, one more full body bird, late 80s Baltimore Orioles, black button, upper visor, and crown. So basically on-field aesthetics. The checkerboard print behind the dark royal blue Seinfeld script on the back, black New Era flag on the opposite side, red, white, and blue flat stitch baddie on the back, good gray under visor, white sweatband, hat club tag on the inside. And this also made in China. So once again, this 4-pack of hats about nothing can be yours Tuesday, November 4th at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Hatclub.com, Hatclub app.
And guys, that's going to do it for our episode of Recap this week. If you missed anything, don't worry. Once we go off a premiere, you can scrub back through either this way or that way, and you can let us know what's your favorite hat from the episode, things you like to see, things you want to see more of, adjustables. I know. Give us more. We don't make enough Angels hats. Lies. All the things that you like to tell us about, definitely let us know. And make sure you subscribe and like these videos. And tell us what you think, because we love hats. You guys love hats. That's why you're here. And that's why you shop with Hat Club. Ben, AB, Oscar, any wise words for the people before we peace out of here?
I mean, just be fast, be quick, because these next couple weeks, are gonna fly by, and as soon as you know it, then you're just gonna be, going ahead, looking at November, add more crowns. So, choose wisely,
Oh, yeah. Only thing I got to say is don't forget, hello, my name is. Detail them out. Personalize, customize, stylize. And add it to your Instagram account. Tag Hat Club. You got till November 12th. And obviously the top 3 winners that you guys vote for are going to be taking home PS5s before the holidays.
Yes. So like we say, guys, be good humans. Get those My Name Is hats. Make sure you also get in your picks for the week for NFL so you can get those points.
True.
And obviously, as always, subscribe to us, like what we're doing, comment, let us know how we're doing, and keep being a part, the best part, I will say, of the Recap Cinematic Universe. Till next time, we're out of here.
Peace.
Peace.